that you couldn't even get in touch with me. Praise faith that I stuck with it. Wave. No, I really can't complain. Everything is straight. I've been on the wave. With everything I say, turn into the real thing. I tell her run it up, cause you know it ain't a thing. We made it out the slums, words on the page. Everything is straight. I've been on the wave. With everything I'm saying, turn to the real thing. I've been living like I'm famous. Like I don't show my face as I'm jumping on the stage. Like I'm living in a daydream. Thoughts and imagination. She only want me when she fake. She couldn't tell me I'm her favorite. She ain't told no lie, she love it when I catch my cadence. She gone off the deep end, pull up every weekend. I hate to let her down, but I'm in a fast life, so they never slowing me down. Heartbreak, dropping like a no sleep out. How you switch up, you always help me down. Wonder why I turn into a cold of me now. It could be worse, right? I got where I'm at without no work-life balance. You tell me that it's love, but I'm knowing that it's malice. Squad with me, God, cut us for the same fabric. No, I really can't complain. Everything is straight. I've been on the wave. But everything I say turn into the real thing. Tell them run it up, you know it ain't a thing. We made it out the songs with the words on the page. Everything is straight. I've been on the wave. But everything I'm saying turn into the real thing.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We got it, yeah. Let's go. Almost done. 2 more minutes. We're gonna be going live. We're talking about video editing today, baby. Post your questions in the comments. Having my Greek yogurt for breakfast. Good morning, everybody. This is Jeremiah's JMan with JMan Speaks coming to you live. That's right, we are live and direct from Rochester, New York, our world headquarters. Today we're doing an Ask the Experts Anything Meaningful Friday, also known as 18 Friday. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Sorry, I love music. It fills my soul with happiness. Today we're going to be talking about, we started 18 Friday because we wanted to hop on and answer any of your questions. We bring an expert on every once in a while with us. if you have specific questions. But we decided that we're going to have a topic in case nobody asks us anything. You know what I'm saying? So this week I was honored enough. Yesterday we spoke to the Northwest Mississippi Association of Realtors. We talked about tech tools for real estate. We mentioned video editing. We mentioned Movavi. And one of our participants, one of our students said, could you show us in greater depth or greater detail how to use Movavi Video Editor? Boom, there's my topic for today. Okay, and in the afternoon, we had a great event with the Tucson Association of Realtors, Who We Are conference, in which we did the virtual agent. Also ties in video. So wherever you're watching this, good morning, Abigail Troutman. She is from, is it Missouri? It is Missouri, I believe. Say good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Abigail, so if you're new to 18 Fridays, you can ask me anything in regards to video, social media, real estate technology, and I will answer your questions live, totally unprepared. But I'm going to get started with video editing using Movavi. Oh yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina. I knew it was one of those places I traveled to record something. It was either Missouri or okay. Charlotte, North Carolina. I should know that. That's where my sister-in-law lives. She's in Charlotte. So shout out. Let me start with what we call our video editing software. It's not our video editing software, but the one we recommend. It's Movavi Video Suite. I can post that in. We have an affiliate link that we can post there. But if you have Windows, it's Movavi Video Suite. It'll give you the video editor, the video converter, and one other thing. Oh, the video screen recorder. If you're on MacBook like me, you have to purchase 3 different things. They have, again, it's like a la carte. It'll be Movavi Video Editor is where I would start. Movavi Video Converter, maybe you don't need because there's so many things to convert video online for free. And then the screen recorder, I use something else. So I would just say get Movavi Video Editor for Mac. It's probably $50. The Video Suite for Windows, it's probably $80. One of the reasons I recommend it is because it's a one-time investment. You don't have to pay a yearly licensing fee like a lot of the other video editing programs. And it's cross-platform. So regardless of whether you have Windows or you have MacBook. So I'm going to try to come over here and do the little screen share. One moment, please. Go like this. Boop. You see that? But then I'm going to pull up the Movavi. We're going to pull up the Movavi desktop too. Give me a second, folks. Movavi, where you at? Well, you're getting a behind-the-scenes look on Ecamm. This is Ecamm Live. So to do, I'm going to come in here, and then I got to pick. Why isn't Movavi open? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. There it is. Silly me. And with BeLive.tv that I'm using here to broadcast BeLive.tv, I'm going to take away my overlay. So you can see more of the full screen. Okay. There we go. Boys and girls all across the land. New project. Let me just go full screen on that bad boy. Hey, this is that's Yellowstone Park. Go here. Bring this a little more. And I'm going to go full screen. Bam! There we go. All right, so this is Movavi Video Suite. I kind of set this up ahead of time a little bit. When you have a lot of windows, it's tough to find where you put stuff. But I did a podcast this week with the Northwest Mississippi Association of Realtors. We recorded that podcast usually audio, but we recorded it because people like to see things and behind the scenes and that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to edit a video. Like usually when you do video, it's going to be in the beginning or the end that you want to edit it. Maybe there's something in the middle that you want to chop out. I'll show you that as well. But how to do an intro photo with music, and then also how to add a logo to the video. Okay, here we go. So I uploaded these in the media bin ahead of time, but if you want to upload it, you're just going to go like that. File, import, add files, and then import whatever you want to do it. Like there's my Zoom recording and some other stuff in here. That's how you would do it. So it's all sitting in the media bin. Think of that as like your bucket of things that you're going to be working with, right? So I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag it down. Boop, boop. Done. First step is done. And I think what I want to do, hold on one second. I'm going to maybe move myself to the other corner. Nobody moves JMan to the other corner. Yeah, here we go. Moving me to the other corner, coming back. Going back to the editor. Bam. Okay. Saw that happen? Wasn't that crazy? Slid right over to the other side. All right, so in the beginning, we were talking before we went live. You know, when you're having casual conversations before you do a recording, usually what I would do is it'll be like make it like a loud sound or like. That's why they do that in movies, like markers. They say, "Okay, marker. This is where we're starting. Take one," so that I can find it on my video reel. Here, I didn't really do that, so because it wasn't my podcast. Connect and feel like we're right next door. Let's turn this up a little bit.
Much better. So tell us a little bit about.
So I know that we had already started there. And you see this little, let's say the scale. What the scale does is it expands the video and makes it more zoomed in. What's the word I'm looking for? It expands it in time. So you have greater separation between the frames. I guess that would be the best way to put it. So you see, if I go to the bigger mountain, it makes my video larger and it gives me larger segments so I can see exactly where the breaks in the audio are as well as the video. So I can see see here, there's a little bit of quietness. That might be something just before we started, but let's see, I'm gonna backtrack here. I'm gonna go, let's listen here.
Yes, Mr. JMan's joining.
Okay, so I know that that's the beginning when we started. Make sure, go like this, play it again.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the.
That's the beginning. So you could see the audio track here, that dead air right there is right about where she started talking, the intro. And that's Amanda Fowler. She's the AE for the Northwest Mississippi Association of Realtors. Shout out to Amanda. And so that's kind of where I want it. And think of this like film. Like if you have a film, you guys remember film? I'm from Rochester, Kodak Town, okay? You have a film like this and you want to cut it. What would you use to cut something or edit? Scissors. Scissors, right? Oh my goodness. Look what we have here. We have scissors. Split. I would then, okay, let's see is that my point where I want to do it?
All right, everybody.
That's exactly the point where I want to do it, okay? So then you can see how yellow means that it's highlighted. I'm clicking my screen here that you're seeing instead of clicking the actual video. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. See how now that that's yellow, that beginning part is highlighted. So whatever's highlighted is what you're gonna be working with at that time. So I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna go, you know what I want to do with that? I'm gonna throw it in the trash for now. I may use that somewhere else, maybe, depending on what the video is and what it's about. You could kind of chop it into different segments and then publish what you want, little 1 to 5 minute clips. I know this, there's a guy that I did a podcast for. It was a 30-minute podcast. And now what he's doing is releasing little 3-minute segments. So he has like 5 to 10 3-minute segments that he's slowly releasing on his Instagram or his Facebook or whatever, of little nuggets that we talked about. Like, here's how JMan motivates you to do video. Here's how time management, the different topics. He broke it up and is publishing it that way. But I'm going to get rid of this area. So delete. throw it in the trash. Pow! We're done. Okay, with that part of it. Then what I would do is go to the end. I went all the way to the end and see if.
Join us today.
Thanks for having me. I look forward
Yeah.
to seeing you again on Thursday.
That's right. See you Thursday.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay, so I wanted to end it right at the see you on Thursday, right?
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I look forward
Yeah.
to seeing you again on Thursday.
That's right.
Okay, so just go a little bit like this, and you just trim it at the end. Because there's always, it depends if you're recording it in Zoom or how you're recording it or how you're doing the video. Sometimes if you're just selfie videoing stuff, there's that weird time from when you walk over to the camera and go boop, and you hit the stop button. So with the beginning and end, you just want to trim it. It's really easy to just go like that and just trim it just a little bit. And that's where if you go like this and expand that a little bit, you can see how now we're into like the hundredths of a second if you really want to time it correctly. Do, 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 do. All right. Now, one other thing, you've heard fade to black, meaning what'll happen is it won't abruptly stop at the end of the video, boop, which is weird. Like, oh yeah, let's see you Thursday. Oh, you want it to fade to black. You have a lot of features in here that you can use. Filters, they're called. You also have transitions. Okay. So with the filter, what do I want? I want the fade to black. So you go here, transition, fade. I'm going to go fade to black. Okay. It shows me an example of what it's going to do. I take that, I'm going to drag it down here. And now watch what happens. Do again on Thursday.
That's right. See you Thursday.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's so nice. All right, as I'm going along, feel free to post any questions, or you're just sitting here taking notes and learning feverishly. We can appreciate that as well. All right, now still, I'm not done. I'm not done. I don't need to have this expanded, so I'm going to just bring it down a little bit. Makes it easier to work with, especially with a longer video, so you don't have to slide back and forth. Oh, look at that still shot. Focus on progress, not for perfection. Holler at your boy. That might be I'm just going to do a quick. That might be my thumbnail for the video. Okay. I find different thumbnails. So the thumbnail is what people will see before they play the video. So I just did a quick screenshot of that. I might use it at some point in my life. As you see little nuggets of stuff, but like, oh man, that's good. I might use that again. Boop, take a picture. Boop, 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 boop. Whether it's a screenshot or whether it's a picture with your camera. I do that all the time because you never know. And the best way to avoid any kind of royalty or copyright issues is to create your own content and have your own marketing assets. All right, let's go back. First, let me make this smaller. All right, so what I'm going to do next is add a logo to the video. Okay, we're going to go back to our media bin. And I have two different logos here. One is like the thumbnail that they use to advertise the podcast. The second one is the logo that they're using for the podcast in general. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it. Oop, I don't want to do it like that. Okay, what that did is put it in the beginning. I want it like this. So you could see the difference. There's different layers to the video. If I put the layer on top, that means it's going to go over the video. See, as it has options for your overlay. Is it going to be picture in picture? I mean, you could do this custom as well, but to make it easy for you, they just have logo. Bam! Logo in the corner. Crackadona. Now you know it. Okay, so we go like this. And then this is how long that logo is going to appear. Since it's a logo and I want it to appear in the entire video, I'm going to just go slide to the right. Slide. Whoa, too far. That was 4 hours. We don't want a logo going for 4 hours when our video is 18 minutes. Okay, here we go. Now, What happened here? Make sure I got this right still. Well, I just want to say, focus. Here's my shirt, but you can't read it.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I look forward
Yeah.
to seeing you again on Thursday.
That's right. See you Thursday.
Okay, see, I don't like how the logo was like very abrupt, like ended, like chopped. And these are just little details that will annoy you after a while, as you start to do more and more of this. Because the devil's in the details. But see, again, I'm clicking on the clip. I am then going, what I want to do with that clip, I could make it opacity, which means how clear is it? Maybe I don't want it so prominent. But I do like it like that. I can fade it in, which means it's going to slowly appear, just like a fade to black. It slowly appears and it'll slowly disappear at the end. I usually do like 1 second. So let's see how that looks. Right? Just be better than you were yesterday. Focus on progress, not perfection. Say it again. Just a little bit better than yesterday. And
Amen.
You'll be okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I look forward
Yeah.
to seeing you again on Thursday.
That's
Okay,
right.
see how that
See you-
faded right perfectly with the fade to black. Love it. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Okay, I've already published this video. You could actually see the finished product on my Facebook page. If you're watching this on the Facebook page, I think we posted this Wednesday, maybe. I don't know. Days run into each other. All right, now what I want to do is have like a thumbnail in the beginning, like a little intro, because you think of like podcasts, they have a little music playing in the beginning, and then that's what they do. Well, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. But see how I want to put it in front this time, not an overlay. Now that thumbnail is sized for Instagram. You see how that's like that and it has black on either side? I didn't do this on purpose, but we're going to show you something here. What will happen, it'll look like crap because you'll have the black bars on either side because it's not 16:9. See your ratios here? This is important to look at whether you're going to be posting content to like 9:16 is going to be Instagram television, 1:1 or 4:3 is going to be Instagram in general, and then 16:9 is like everything else you might want to do. That's like YouTube, that's Facebook, whatever. But the asset that I have, this photo is not sized how I want it. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go see the magic wand. The magic does things. I'm going to go to what's called a vertical fill. That's hearted because I use it a lot. Vertical fill, baby. Come down here. And again, anything you do, you just click it from the top and you drag it down to your project, to your ribbon that you're working on. Ba-boom! See how that's nice? It even takes the color scheme of whatever you're working with and it just fills the space. Now, I want to rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. So the intro here is like 30 seconds long, way too long. So if I want to shorten it, I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to do like 10 seconds. That's 14 seconds. Okay, that's like 10. Now, this would be weird. So if I go like this, ready? Silence, 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 silence. No, we don't want that.
All right, everybody.
What we want to do is add a little music to it. So let me go like this. I'm going to bring in another thing into my media bin. I'm going to go to my downloads. Where are you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm going to use this one. I think that's what I downloaded anyways. So this is music. I get my royalty-free music from epidemicsound.com. Epidemicsound.com. I should be a referral for partner for them as much as I refer them. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to, again, click, drag it down to your ribbon. It's that simple. Okay, I don't want it to play the entire, but let's just do this so you guys can hear it.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Tip of the Sip podcast. Today we have a very special.
All right, so it's not going to play the entire because that'll be weird. And just like you did with the video, with the audio, you can go like this. Slide it down, or I can go like this. Scissors, select, delete. Bada bang. But if I want to lengthen that, it'll still allow me to. Okay. Now, I don't like to use background music that's louder than the person who's talking, because the person is the focal point, not the music. So you want like that soft background music. Anytime you want to do anything, here's your clip properties. Edit the selected clip. Remember, we did that for the fade in, fade out. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to say the volume of that. I want it to be like, play with it. So that's 50%. Let's see what that sounds like.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Tip of the Sip podcast. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. JMan's joining us all the way from New York. How are you, JMan?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, Amanda.
Mr. JMan's joining us.
Okay, now you see how the music abruptly stopped, just like our images before. I don't want it to come in hot and then leave hot, if you know what I mean, like come in full blast and then leave. So just like we did before, we have the fade in. I want to do the fade in. 1 second, fade out, 1 second. And then here we go. Watch this.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Tip of the Sip podcast. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. JMan's joining us all the way from New York. How are you, JMan?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Boom!
Amanda.
We did it. We did it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. And then here's the last thing that I'm going to show you, because I feel like I'm giving you, this is a good basic tutorial on the things you'll need to do most of the time. And as you have additional questions, if you post them in the comments, we'll create more videos on the one thing that you want to do. But here is, watch how when it goes from the video intro thumbnail, or whatever you want to call that.
All right.
It's like cuts from the thumbnail to Amanda. I want it to blend. I want it to transition so nicely. And what I like for that in that scenario, and you can kind of go through these and it'll show, okay, here's parallax. That's what that looks like. Here's artistic. Now, I don't really like those that much, but I'm going to go to blur. I like blur in, blur out. Go here again, click it, drag it to your clip, and I'm going to put it right here between the two. Now watch what happens.
All right, everybody, welcome.
Is that nice? Isn't that nice? All right, folks. So that's Movavi Video Suite. At the end of all that, what I would do is go File, Save Movie as a Media File. And then I would go here and I would select the name of it, MP4, good, high, highest, or best. Now, the resolution is important. If your computer doesn't record at 1080p, or the video you made is not at 1080p, or the camera you have is not 1080p, save yourself the space on your computer and just go advanced. You would come here and go, okay, it's going to be 720, 1280 by 720 is most of your MacBooks and your laptops are 720 integrated webcams. If you have a webcam, a USB webcam, or maybe a DSLR, then you're probably recording at 1080p. Then go ahead and do it the other way. Okay. So let me come back over here. Going back to the Ecamm. Watch this. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go single overlay. And then we're back on screen here. And then I'm going to add my branding. Since it seems like nobody is talking today. Thanks, Abigail. You know, I'm bring it back up. Any other questions in regards to video? I mean, this is just basic stuff. As you record, you know, a lot of us are doing Zoom related stuff. If you're doing Zoom interviews, if you just you could hop on a Zoom by yourself. This is what some people don't even think about. Hop on a Zoom by yourself, talk about something. You know, I met Abigail Troutman in Charlotte when she was doing the co-work space, I think it was, which was pretty cool. That would be something like you could hop on a Zoom and then walk around with your phone and do like a tour like that, and then edit it up after the fact. Like you can download that. You just have to make sure with Zoom that you have your settings set for HD. They did lower the resolution for most people. I have an enterprise Zoom account, so I actually have mine at 1080p. If you want more information on how you can do that, just reach out. But I guess that's all for today, folks. I don't see any other questions. I'm here for you. Okay. What I want to finish in saying is that we're going to be doing a Social Ninja Media Summit again, probably in November. If you haven't joined our group yet, ooh, here we go. So Abigail has a good question. How do you bring a pre-recorded video into a live video? So it depends on the program that you're using. For me, I use, if you're a MacBook person, I use that Ecamm Live that you saw. If I come back over here to this screen, boop, right? This is Ecamm Live. Excuse the Infinity War look. But I would come over here on the left-hand side, and I have videos already queued. So let's see, I have videos for presentations. And I could do this, hit my Energizer.
Hi, everybody! Hey, tell me who wants to dance? Well, I got the tunes, and I got the moves. I say let's start sweating!
Okay. Hello, this is Jeremiah JMan Monero. JMan Speaks, and I'm I don't know what I am. I'm happy to be having Amy's head in my video on the right hand
just tell me when not to move.
Social media, the apps, the fraps, the maps, the laps. That's right. We're going to be talking about all kinds of the greatest things. JMan Speaks, and I'm coming to see you on March, May. I don't know when I'm going to see you, so let me just start this over. Hello, this is Jeremiah. All right, so those are videos that I had queued up already in a bin, let's say, in the app that I'm using, Ecamm Live. If you're going to use BeLive.tv, which if I share, let me try to share that screen. Hold on. Screen share, and I can share my BeLive studio, give you behind the scenes look. Okay, so right now you're seeing, this is what I broadcast with. Well, I'm using two different things. I'm using the Ecamm Live to come into BeLive.tv, but in here, you can see I'm broadcasting right now to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. On the side, I have your comments, and so I'm going to bring up Abigail's. How do you bring a pre-recorded video into the live video? Hide that. Karen Baker, thank you so much. There's a lot of good information. Thank you so much. Shout out to Karen Baker. And then Abigail, I have a PC and I'm starting with videos and love these seamless transitions. So this would be what you would use, what you're seeing right now, BeLive.tv. You'd come in here, and ahead of time, it's like setting up the stream. There's a lot of preparation beforehand, because when you're live, if you're not used to being live, it's hard to tap dance while you're searching and trying to solve a problem. So I would come in here and go media. You can see upload media, and I'll find a random video. Let's see. Downloads, Ecamm Live recording. I don't even know what that is, but we're going to try uploading it, see if it's too big of a file or not. Yeah, file can't exceed. So make sure that the file's too big, you'd go add media link, and just go to YouTube real fast, find a link that's appropriate to share with you folks. Videos, your channel. Okay, videos again. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is a chop. You know what's funny is I was watching my kids the other day, and my oldest son, he will randomly just say stuff. And I'm like, I wonder where he got that from. And I'm like, oh, yeah, his dad. So paste it here, push to staging. All right. So what I did is I have a video on my YouTube channel that I uploaded, like you may have just seen, right? I did that. And down here, oh, wait, you guys can't see. Okay, I have to show this in the stream. I'm going to show this first. Hide me. Show this in the stream so you can see what's going on there. And then what I did is I uploaded in the media section here. If it's too big of a file, it won't let you, but then you could do a link, or you could also do import from Facebook. So if you have a video that you've already done on Facebook, you would do it there. But now if I want to show it in the stream, go like that. And you could see what's cool is I can choose, do I want it to look like this? Do I want it to look like this? But if I want the video to be the focal point, I might hide this and then play it.
In a Zoom, cluttered world, one man dares to step outside the pixelated box to deliver engagement, energy, and impact to a screen near you. That man is JMan, virtual MC and international speaker.
On stream. You get the idea. So that's BeLive.tv. It is, I'm going to remove this source. It is free. As long as you don't do more than 2 broadcasts. I did 2 like this. 2. You don't do more than 2 broadcasts per week. It will, I don't know if it's limited on time, but I like to pay, I think it's $150 a year for the program. I mean, that's nothing in comparison to the features that you get. You have all the branding. You have the ability to pull stuff up on screen. I can have up to 4 people on with me. I would just, and I'll share this up in the stream again one more time. Abigail, it's here. I'm going to share it in the thing. I share it with you. Yeah. It is BeLive.tv. 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 There you go. But you see, if you want to bring a guest on, and this is great for those of you who are in real estate or any industry whatsoever, the best way to get started in video is to have somebody on with you, some kind of expert or anybody else, because there's awkward times where you're like, I don't know what to say. And for me, I just sing. I'm gonna go. I've done thousands of these, and there's still times where I'm like, I'm in my mind frantically trying to figure out, like when that Movavi wasn't popping up, I'm in my head, I'm going, where is it? What happened? I set this up ahead of time. I'm not, every second seems like an hour. But if you want to bring a guest on, you go like this. So you can see that. I would share that link, copy the link. And it's really simple. They just have to join from their Chrome, join from their computer. I think they could do it from their phone, but it's better from their computer. And then you could also share your screen like I've been doing. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. And that be that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. This is Jeremiah's JMan Speaks. Jeremiah's JMan Monero with JMan Speaks. I'm going to post our Social Ninja Media group in the comments for you to join. It's a free group. All we do is add value all day, every day to help you be better with social media. So if you have any questions in regards to that, hit us up. It's Jeremiah's JMan Monero with JMan Speaks. Make it a great day. Oh man, I almost wanted to finish right on 40 minutes, but I just missed the mark. Have a great day.